Hello! I feel like that was loud and excessive, but it's been a while. Why do I look like that? White balance. Need to balance my whites. We got yums in the chat. Don't make me set a delay. I'll set a delay. This is the only warning before I set a delay, which ruins it for everybody. I'll do it. I'll do it. Think I won't. This color of my lighting is wrong. Hang on, hit a button. There we go. I look a little less red. Hello. It's been a while since I've streamed. I'm giving people a chance. Guys, Streamer Midas has returned. Stream Hat Midas. The hat is back there. You can kind of see it. Guys, I am streaming again today, because I have some announcements to make. I'm giving people some time to get in. I'm also going to do some, I'm already streaming. I'm not just going to come live and be like, they hit the Pentagon. I'm just going to talk about normal stuff. And then we're going to do some live. I have some plans. I mean, loose plans. I'm not a planning kind of guy. Do I look like I plan anything? I already did. It's the last chance before some people get timed out. Bro got timed out. I have the buttons. I mean, I timed out one of them. Lil Gamer Pro, you're next if you keep doing it. You keep doing it. You gonna get timed. All right, cool. See, you didn't get timed out. Don't worry. One guy, I had to make an example. Guys, I know me talking about normal stuff is kind of off kilter. I mean, it's not my typical. It's not my normal. Let's start with feet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about feet. I was beat fired a week ago. Beat it? I don't know. Oh, you beat fire red a week ago. I tried this. My dog is in the chair. Guys, first off, how is everybody? I haven't got to talk with people in a minute. We'll get to the announcements. I have flowers over here, just so everybody sees. And I have this dollar bill from Canada. I got that northern money. All right. Yeah, we just gotta make one person. It's like Batman. You beat up one of the grunts, the rest go, oh my right, and then run away. I've been good, Penguin Mario Bros. I'm reading this off of my phone as well. You've been a subscriber since I've had 12K? That's been a minute. You've been here for a while. Who said that? Who said that? I can't, it's gone. Oh, it's nice. Nikki Vera, maybe? You're from Canada? Do you want, is this your money? Did I steal it? Did I take your Canadian money? It's old. All right. So, you may be wondering why I've gathered you all here today. Mention feet, I just fixed... Wait, funny how you mentioned feet. I just fixed 10 warts all over my right foot. Banned. Banned. You're banned now. For saying that, you're banned. Okay, let me crack into a DC, crack into this. Is it Coke Zero Shug? Drink responsibly. So, I'm just letting you guys know what's been going on with me, because the last time I streamed, I didn't check. I believe the last time I streamed was October? November? November? Has it been that long? Can someone check? Gamer guy, I'm putting you in charge. Can you check? Can you check? Can somebody do it? It's been a minute. And in that time, I've grown a good amount. We hit 100K. We hit like 50K, and then we hit 100K. Then we're getting close to 150K. It's been a lot. I've missed a couple streams. Penguin Mario Bros, bro. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words, everybody. You guys are being so nice. How's this guy yumming again? I will time you out. I'll start answering questions after I finish my announcements, but I wrote them on a notepad because I didn't prepare well, because I didn't want to miss anything. So, let me pull out the glasses. I don't actually need glasses. This is for dramatic effect. All right. Hear ye, hear ye. Today, we are streaming. Great. We are also talking about streams going forward. What we are doing with streams is that I will be moving all streams to my second channel going forward. So, what does that mean? You have a second channel? Yeah, I have a second channel, and I bet you didn't know about it because a lot of people, I probably haven't advertised it enough. That's on me. Allow me to get that prepared. Let's see here. I should have got this prepped before this. I will drop a link into the chat in a moment. Let's see here. Do my things still work? I should have checked that. It's fine. Did that work? Bam! It did! I'm good at this streaming stuff. Ludwig calling me a dummy a bunch of months ago. I haven't forgot. All right. Ludwig called me a dummy. Either way, where we're at now, this is my second channel. On this channel, I have posted two videos in the normal style about not Nintendo, kind of PlayStation, Xbox things. And then we stopped. I'm actually in the works on a video on it right now. Continuing this series right here, the PlayStation, the Notebook. See, that was a good one. Continuing that series a little bit more. It's for those of you who are invested, it's the PlayStation 3 versus Xbox 360 video. I had to buy so much stuff for that video. I thought I had it. I didn't. Anyhoomst. This is where I'm going to be streaming from. So all streams, all stream-related videos, so like the VODs and all of that are gonna be here. So if you want, I'll drop the link in the chat. Bam. I think it went. I think I sent it. Maybe I didn't. Why am I sending it to videos? Yep, I sent it twice. Joey, you're not allowed to leave. I have chained you to your chair. Don't worry, I'm gonna be doing the chats. I'm going to be doing, so the plan with streams is going to be similar to this stream. I'm going to talk about things for the first couple minutes because early bird gets the worm. Second, we're going to play some games. I'm going to do some more casual stuff with like, I want to talk about tier lists again. I don't know if you guys were here for the original streams back about a year ago. I used to do some weird stuff, some zany stuff. Let me go full camera again. I used to get a little freaky. We have the wheel back there. I just smacked my hand. That hurt. The wheel's back there. I got some ideas for how it's gonna be. I'm kind of unk. It's fine. I accept the unk for Mellow Yellow. Also, Mellow Yellow is the most unk soda out there, dude. Mellow Yellow is the unk beverage. You've never seen someone under the age of 18 drinking a Mellow Yellow. Thank you. So, we got the wheel. We're gonna do that kind of stuff. I got some donation things going. If you want to donate, then it'll go into a pot. We'll take that pot. We'll put it to a charity or something. I don't know. It's fine. What we're gonna do today is, if you want, feel free, subscribe to the second channel. I'm gonna be doing streams and stuff over there. Second announcement. Get a good look at this room because I'm gonna be moving in the coming weeks. I know. Breathe. We'll get through this together. I'm gonna be moving. It's gonna suck because I don't like carrying things, but like, you know, whoop-de-doo, we have to move sometimes. Bjarki Atlison, that is a Viking name right there. I'll get the Q&A stuff, Penguin. I see your question. Remind me in a second. I will get to it. Do not worry. I'm moving, so I'm gonna be going not far. I'm not like going to LA to chase my dreams. I'm going like 2 towns away where I'm not 45 minutes from civilization. I live in the middle of nowhere. So in case y'all didn't know, it's not fun. It takes me an hour to get to the nearest game store in general. I mean, there's a Dollar General that sells DS games still, but either way, I'm gonna be moving. So videos, streams are gonna be a little off my normal schedule. So I'm gonna be making sure that I have something going up at least once a week. Obviously the skits, the short form, if you like the short form videos, don't worry, those are gonna be sticking around. But I may have to upload another marathon, like the Pokemon video. I may have to do something like that just to keep things going, keep the wheels lubed, keep them greased. Yeah, so I'm gonna be moving. I'm excited. Hope this is gonna be a good thing because I'm gonna have so much more space to record. It's gonna be awesome, which means I can make better stuff. Who doesn't like better stuff? I've been talking with some editors. They're gonna help with some of the turn streams into videos for the second channel. That's gonna be cool, so I can stream more. Don't worry. Bjarki, I don't know. I'm trying, dude. I'm really trying. I can't read my own name half the time. I'm doing my best. So there's that. Yeah, videos may be weird. Skits are gonna be there. Cool. That's the announcements. Yes. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. Somebody confetti, like, hooray! Cool. It's okay. So now I'm gonna start doing some questions. Answering some questions. I saw Mario had a question. Are you gonna be, to answer, hang on, it keeps scrolling on me. I apologize. Where is it, Mario? A Pokopia video is kinda in the works. I'll be honest, I fell off of Pokopia pretty hard. I played it. If I don't fall in love with the cozy game immediately, it's hard for me to stick it out and try again. So I didn't really get locked on it. Somebody, Mario, if Penguin Mario's still here. Oh, dude, I will, Jacob Gaki, I will do that. I don't really drink, but, special occasion, maybe I can get something going. I'll put something in a water bottle. Cool. Can you try VGC? I'll die. I will play Pokemon Champions. I will play Pokemon Champions on stream. I am not him. You know that guy who's him? Someone in your mind envision Wolf Glick here. I'm not Wolf Glick. I'm not the GOAT. I'm kind of good. I got Master Ball on accident. I didn't like grind hard, but like it's because I've been playing competitive loosely Pokemon since Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Bro, I have it on. I heard from John Nintendo himself that I'm getting the Switch 3 before anybody else. Penguin, if you're still here, let me know. You said something about Mario Galaxy, I think. I plan on doing a full Galaxy video for both games. I know I compared them. I'm gonna do a video for both. They deserve it, okay? They're great games. You can get a shout out. Usus, I'll try. Usuario. Okay, Penguin, so what was your question, man, about Mario? You're playing Fire Red? Good choice. Great choice. This is gonna turn into an ASMR stream. I'm gonna eat a whole tomato. Am I stuck in the absolute safe capsule, like a capsule core? Kissing royal pair? I don't know what that means. Somebody asked if I've collabed with, and the only I don't collab with people, really. I don't have friends. I kind of just post videos and then, I mean, okay, I will say I have collabed. Danny Mata, shout out, great man. I don't understand how somebody can be so long, tan, and handsome and talented. Leave some for the rest of us, Danny. Anyways, I've collabed with him like probably back when I was streaming still. That was fun. Danny, you have my number, hit me up. I got some videos in the works, not to spoil what's coming, but I got an ARMS video in the works because I've forced myself to play that and you guys have to hear about it. Question, something about Mario Galaxy. What's my opinion on the Galaxy movie? The Galaxy movie. I'm gonna pull up some visual aids here. Galaxy movie trailer. I think I'm gonna get copyrighted for this. It's okay, because these are cool. The Mario Galaxy movie released. Let's give a Nintendo recap over the last 7 months. Nothing happened in January, as far as I remember. Nothing happened in February, I think. And then we had a Mario Galaxy movie, which I thought was good. So my whole thing with the Mario Galaxy movies is that fundamentally, story writing, in terms of like telling a story, they're like a Mario game. They're not good. They don't tell a good story. I don't care. I do not care. I like going. This is going to the store. This is going to the movies just to have fun. It's not. It's like. I mean, it's made by Illumination, so it's got like brain rot written all over it. But it's full of references to old games. Mario is ripe for the picking for getting characters who people don't really know or care about and making them actually a thing. I thought this movie was good. I genuinely enjoyed it. I gave it like an 8. In terms of like actual, if you're talking like Citizen Kane, The Godfather, and you go to the Mario movie expecting that, maybe look inward and set our expectations a little lower. This is a Mario movie made by the same people, the same team who made the Minions, who also made the second Minions, and now the third and fourth Minions. They've made like 5 movies with characters that go banana, and that's it. The bar's not high for telling a story here. I will make a Miiverse video at some point. I'll try. Things with like that. So when it comes to like, I'm going back to full screen camera. When it comes to making videos on things like Miiverse, love the idea. I can talk about it all day. How do I get footage? They closed it down. Miyamoto's gonna kick my door in and hand deliver me footage, then maybe, that'd be sick. But we don't know. Can I play Gorilla Tag? Isn't that the VR thing? Isn't that like VR? I would need to get VR. Can I do Pokemon Nuzlocke? Absolutely gonna stream those. I'm doing Pokemon Nuzlocke at some point soon. I have some ideas when it comes to Nuzlocke. Like if I die, I spin the wheel and then I have to like beat up a local elderly person. Like I can just like kidnap an elderly woman and just like tie her up over in the corner. And then just like anytime I get something wrong, I'm just like, listen. And I feel like that'd be an entertaining stream. The police would come immediately. And for legal reasons, I'm joking. For legal reasons, I'm kidding. I'm not getting clipped. There is a Discord server. There is I'm on X or Twitter. I don't know what they call it anymore. I'm on, I don't go on there often because every time I do, I get sad. I'm on Instagram, TikTok. TikTok, we just hit 10,000 followers. Heck yeah. Making a wave over there today because I made a skit about reselling and the resellers found it. They're not happy. Wait, show the shoes. They look clean. Oh, you talking about these bad boys? These are these New Balance walking shoes. Let's hang on. We're gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna do something. Let's see. While I'm at it, everybody, I am making a video on, I have some Metroid videos, some Zelda video. I got plenty. I got Fire Emblem videos. I got Xenoblade videos. I got Me Game videos. I got Banjo-Kazooie. I'm working on so many videos that I'm starting to lose hair. Not on my head. All right. So let's find, I can just go to my channel. I can just do that. It's my channel. Hang on. We're gonna go old. We're gonna pick, what's just a bad video I made back in the day? Okay. Did I do bits in this video? Sometimes I forget if I do bits or not. Pause. You're a big fan? Reagan Cox, K7S. Shout out to you. I'm a big fan of you guys. I am, because like I get a joke about Mario Party and then hurt myself on camera and then it's just a good time. Where is me? Am I indie? Did I do bits back in the day? I didn't do bits in some of my old videos. I go back and watch my old videos just to like visibly cringe at myself. And so, I don't know how we got to where we got today. I mean, the newer ones are a lot better, in my opinion. Tell me if you guys have liked the more recent videos. They've taken a lot more work. Paper Mario games. That's not a good image of this. Hang on. I'm trying to find a good... Mellow Yellow, brother. Mellow Yellow is a terrible soda. It tastes like foot cream. And trust me, I've had a lot of foot cream in my days. We're getting there. Okay, I think I found a good example. All right, hit a button. Different shirt. This is not the same shirt. This is from one of my older videos. This is a live screen grab from my Mystery Dungeon Games video, which I plan on redoing. In this video, I weighed probably 230 pounds, down 20 from where my absolute highest. I shot from like, as you can tell, I shot from like nips up. The hat was the era, dude. I can get the hat back out anytime I want. It's all hung up. Anyways, so I was it was rough, you know. I was feeling a little chunky. So I started walking and exercising again, and I'm moving the microphone. It's great this thing's on a pivot. You can kind of send it over here. We've trimmed out. I'm feeling flexible. Y'all don't want to test me on the basketball court. I'm a bit of a scrapper. So yeah, it's a good thing. We've lost some weight, which means I'm probably gonna live and survive. Play Five Nights at Freddy's. Last time I played Five Nights at Freddy's, I spilled a glass of milk on my computer and I broke it. So that was fun. Anyhoomst. Yeah. If you're Lil Gamer Pro, if you are spamming, I'm gonna have to time you out. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. Twink Midas. Bam, dude. What? I don't even know. I try and I have no idea what that means. I assume it's an insult. It's fine. If not, thank you. I need some mods, my guy. Yeah, dude, this is why I stop. This is why I don't stream. So I need to. I will do some mod scouting. Love Animal Crossing. Love Animal Crossing. It's a top series for me. In Gen 10, oh, it's Team Brout all day. What? Team Brout exclusively. Today I'm gonna be playing some Splatoon Raiders in a little bit. I'm going to be doing some other stuff. I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing. I had another idea. Oh, I have a tier list I want to make. That is factually correct. It's not up for interpretation or opinion. If Twilight Princess comes to Switch, I will give my life to John Nintendo. I've been waiting. I replayed the HD version a few months ago. Actually, it was a few months. It was good. I want to replay the GameCube version again, and I just want to do it in the easiest way possible. So I want it on Switch Online. I am fine with Switch Online. I think it's a good service. I don't like Game Pass very much. I don't like PlayStation Plus. I don't like PlayStation right now. Guys, hear about that whole PlayStation thing I made a video on? Luke Donnelly, thanks, man. You're the best. I'm gonna send you a cake in the mail. I'm not actually gonna do that. Please don't expect me to send you a cake in the mail. Can I answer you? I feel like I'm planning. Have I played Deltarune? If not, oh, I'm working on an Undertale video, actually. I have never played Undertale. Oh, I have now. Most of it. I was working on it, and then I lost 4 hours of footage. That was fun. But yes, I was making a I got Wind Waker. So if there's a game that you want me to make a video on, please drop it in the comments on either this stream or on my most recent YouTube short. I think it's the reseller one. Is it that one? If it's that one, whatever the most recent short is, just go there. You can watch it or don't. I'm not gonna force you to. If you don't watch it, I'm gonna find you. Yeah. Not buying the PS6 as of right now. If I get a good deal, I collect video games. I might buy one because I might buy a Steam machine as well. And just so I have it. I'm probably not going to use it. I'm not buying digital only PlayStation games. But most likely not buying the PS6. The disc to digital thing looks good. Air Riders is great. Deltarune I'm going to be playing at some point. Chat is popping off today. We have 100 people in here right now? We have 100 people in here? What am I doing that's so pressing? Dang. All right. I'll show. I'm kidding. 100 people, time to start a new career. Okay. I have played Xenoblade. Hang on. It's going down! I got that Xenoblade money spread right here. Yeah. I played Xenoblade. I need to do Xenoblade. I don't think I ever finished 3. And I haven't played X on the Switch 2 yet. I played it on the Wii U. Not that kind of stream. I'm getting in the hot tub. And it's going to be straight toes. Only Midas. Yeah, so we're going to transition here to the next part of the stream, which is, I'm pretty sure, very simple. Bam. I'm talking fast food, baby. Want to know why? Because I got a Whopper the other day. Has anyone here been to Burger King in the last, or whatever, maybe if you're from Australia, I think they call it Hungry Jacks. I will be talking about other things as well, but like I'm also doing this at the same time, so. You should play Xenoblade, 100%. Show me your Wii game. You want me to show you? I'm not showing you my Wii, bro. What is that? What? What is it? What? I might. Like I said, guys, I'm moving. So like a lot of these games are, a lot of games I own have already started being moved to a new property. So a lot of things are just gonna, I'm light on games right now. Like that shelf is disappointing. So I got these, I got some heavy hitters. I got Brawl, Mario Kart Wii. Sorry, I burped. Excuse me. I got Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever been, if you've ever wanted to get punched directly in the throat in video game form, I might I recommend the go. I have played Wind Waker. I like Wind Waker HD better. I'll say it. I think the art style is a little worse. New Super Mario Bros. Great game. New Super Mario Galaxy 2. Great game. Mario and Sonic. Great. Mario Sports Mix. Great. M&M Racing. If y'all haven't played M&M Racing, what are you doing? This is the worst, best game ever. That's for a video coming up soon. Give me your liver. Banned! This is ATV something. I got this for $1. This is Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. This is fine. It's better than Barrel Blast. Stedwina. Bro, what is your name, dude? Stop spamming. Rock Band 2. Not the first one. Super Paper Mario. You Draw. I don't know if you ever played the worst drawing simulator ever. It's called Microsoft Paint meets this. Terrible. Wii Ski. Phenomenal. Secret to weight loss right here. Wii Fit. I had an idea of doing a video where I play Wii Fit for a full year. I'm dreading starting. So anyone who wants to do that idea, take it. Wii Fit Plus. If you're plus sized, or maybe it's an expansion. I don't know. I'm not a Wii Fit kind of guy. We Play. We do play. This is somehow more of a punch in the throat than the last games. Wii Music is the worst title ever released. Nadesh, I appreciate you. Shout out to you, dude. Rock Band 1. I think this is my... I think I just put Wii Sports Resort in here. I'll be honest. I just use this for Wii Sports Resort because I have like 6 copies of Rock Band 1. I'm putting this back on the shelf. Don't look at my butt. Or do. There's some more. I think I have more Switch games. I got more. How can I afford this? I can't. It's called Crippling Debt. Crippling Debt. So that's fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna get comfy right here. Just break this chair. So this is comfortable for everybody, right? Just got straight gooch shot. Yeah, those are my things. How long have I been streaming? Exactly 34 minutes and 46 seconds. How's it going, King? Straight booty cheeks today. My favorite Zelda game, personally, is Breath of the Wild, even though it's not like a Zelda. If you're a Zelda purist and your thought is that it was Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are not Zelda games, flagrantly wrong. They're not traditional Zelda games. They're wild style. But that's like saying a top-down Zelda is not a Zelda. Wrong. Zelda 2 is not a Zelda because it's different. Wrong. I'll massage my forehead. What is happening? I'm getting there. Okay, Stead Wiener. Chill. Can we yum? I don't know what that means. My favorite Zelda game is Breath of the Wild. My favorite, like, top-down Zelda is the Minish Cap. My favorite traditional Zelda is Wind Waker HD. Bam. You had to witness that. I have a lot of Wii U games. All right, hang on. Oh, there goes one of them. Hang on, chat. Chat. I have games. Hang on. We're gonna play Splatoon Raiders in a little bit because I want to play that. I haven't gotten super far yet, but I'm loving it. All right, hang on. Let me make a pile. Okay. I dropped the game back there. Do not look at me when I walk away, or do. I can't stop you. Okay. Going through some of the Wii U games. Again, I have more. Some of them are duplicates. I have like 6 copies of Mario Kart 8. I don't know where I keep getting them. Nobody wants them. I bring them to game stores. They're like, nah. They're like, nah. All right. So first up, I'm going to do the boxed ones, the big boxes. Big boxes right here. We got Super Mario Maker with the stuff. It's got the art book and all that. The plastic. I like these cardboard covers. We need to do more cardboard covers. Remember when games, especially in the Wii U era, I've noticed Nintendo kind of stopped doing it around then. They used to give us a game wrapped in cardboard, art book, all that. What happened? Now we get nothing. We get the inside cover artwork and like the chip that doesn't taste good. Did they put all of the money into the taste? Have you ever licked a Switch game? I'm not suggesting going and licking a Switch game. Don't do that. Don't do it. It tastes bad. You shouldn't. All right. So Mario Maker, there's also the legendary double pack Star Fox Zero. So far, Splatoon Raiders is good. I said that before. I don't know if you caught it. I think it's pretty good so far. I'm going to play it in a little bit. These games are not good. Fundamentally, these are just bad. I mean, Star Fox Guard is fine. Star Fox Zero control, like, I shouldn't have to. People are like, once you get used to the controls, it's not bad. If I have to really get used to the controls, if I have to like take a full playthrough of the game to get used to it, that's bad. To me, maybe. I mean, maybe it's just me. I think it's bad. Cool. All right. Paper Mario Sticker Star, the single most underrated Mario. I'm going to hold it over here so it's more inside the camera shot. Paper Mario Sticker Star, the most underappreciated Mario RPG. Is it good? No. Like, fun as a game, not really. Story-wise, yeah. It tells a good Mario story. I don't know why we have to have one or the other, but, like, I like the story. The gameplay is serviceable. I don't like all the swiping. It's good. King, I told you it was coming soon. I told you it was coming soon. If you missed it, King, you can go back to the front of the video, of the VOD, whatever it is, and feel free. Check out the, what's it called? The announcements, because there's some fun stuff. Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympics. I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy that Mario and Sonic... Hang on, I gotta time. Sorry guys, I had to. Next time I stream, I'm gonna have to put a limit or something. Had to put Brody in a timeout. Sorry to tell you. Put Brody in a timeout real quick. Cool. Did I call it Sticker Star? This is Color Splash. My bad. I'm LARPing. I've never played a video game before, and I've never read a book. We got Minecraft. Did you know they made Minecraft for the Wii U? Probably did. You probably did, because like it's Minecraft. You can play this thing on a toaster at this point. You can play Minecraft in Minecraft. Oh, is that Nick I see? Hello, Nick. How is it going today? I saw you. He was in the Discord. Guys, shameless plug for the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you're missing out on riveting conversation that I am sometimes a part of. Just telling you. And some very talented artists, by the way. I'm seeing all these art things in there. Great. Loving it. I have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze in the stained GameStop box. Gross. I've got Game Party Champions. If you guys have been around, if you guys were here for the worst games on Metacritic video, one of my favorites. Feel free to check that out. It's terrible. Grass? Awful. Hate grass. Goodbye, Joey. I have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Wii U, in case you wanted it. The Discord, if you go on the channel page, the Discord is linked in the bio. It's a link. It's a permanent link. You can join whenever you want. Like now. Just go right in the channel page. Did I not time him out? It has been a while, Connor. I see your things. Where's Little Game Bro? I don't even see Little Game Bro, I'll be honest. Okay, if I'm keeping it up. If I see him, Breath of the Wild's another goat. We have Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Guys, if you're gonna be spamming the chats, I'm sorry, just to make it a nice viewing experience for everybody. If you put the same thing more than 3 times within like a 5-minute window, I'm gonna have to time you out. I'm sorry. It's other people are asking questions, so I'm just gonna set it to just do it. So Marvel Ori, I will answer your question. Do not worry. Do not worry. I'll get to your question. I saw it. Just give it a minute. Mario Kart World versus Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I actually have a video on that coming up soon. So just so you're aware. Put Subway Surfers on the bottom. That'd be hilarious, actually. Hang on. Is this better? Is this better? I think this is good, right? All right. My favorite 3D Mario game is Super Mario Galaxy 2. Personally. There's also Wind Waker HD. That's a good one. Gotta love some Wind Waker. It's in HD. The visuals, a little worse. Overall, still great. Bring them to Switch 2. I don't know why. Can't wait to see. Can we please just get it on a new console? 3D World. Phenomenal game. My favorite. I like this better than 3D Land, personally. I like this style of Mario. Nintendo, what are we doing? Send me a text. I'll help you make the next one. Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. All the Gen Alphas. Wait, all the Gen Alphas. Wait, I missed it. All the Gen Alphas. Thank you, Midas. I do what I can. Smash for the Wii U. The best worst Smash game. I don't know. It's fine. Like, it's the most... like, Brawl... I like Brawl because it had subspace. I like this. It has better gameplay. But it's just worse than Brawl. Shout out to Shane Rhodes. Love that guy. Have I considered covering the Fire Emblem series? I've absolutely considered doing Fire Emblem. I've talked about it a few times. In my top 10 Switch video, I think I put... correct me if I'm wrong. I at least an honorable mention. I thought I put Fire Emblem 3 Houses in my top 5 Switch games. I could be wrong. I love that game. I'm so excited for the new Fire Emblem. I didn't watch the direct today because I thought there were going to be spoilers. Apparently I was right, so I haven't watched it yet. I got Mario and Luigi for the Wii U. Super Mario Bros. U plus Super Luigi U. Brain's not working. Lego Batman Beyond Gotham. If you're spamming, I have to put you in a timeout. If you spam messages, regardless if it's intentional, if I see the same person, like the chat flying, I gotta ban it. And not ban, timeout. I'm not gonna ban you unless it's a reoccurring issue. I would love to see Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. There were spoilers. See, glad I didn't watch it. The most underappreciated Mario Party of all time. Mario Party 10, I will die on this hill. I get the cart thing sucked. The cart thing was terrible. Bring it back. Like, give me that as a game mode. I want Bowser Party back. That was sick. The regular thing, eh. My favorite Pokemon region, Hoenn. Love Hoenn. It's a goat. I got Madden for Madden 13. Do you guys know you can play Madden on the Wii U? Bet you didn't. It's sports. I just do the same thing over and over again and hope I win. I've played this twice. Worth it. This is one of my copies of Mario Kart 8. As you can tell, it's missing its cover. But the game's in there, I promise. Game's in there. So that's the thing. My all-time favorite Mario Kart is Mario Kart Wii because I'm old. Also because it was just good. It was just it was no filler. It was just all content. It was perfectly set up. I think it was great. The reason you got put into a timeout is because you keep asking why you get put into a timeout. Like, this is going to get you put into another timeout. If you're spamming, let's see here. All right, to answer your question about why you got put in a timeout, it's because you asked 200 times. You asked too many times. I told you, you spam. You get put into the thing. You get put into a timeout. Banned. No, next time is 10-minute timeout. All right. Back to Subway Surfers. Okay. 30 Great Games, Obstacle Arcade. Played all 30 of these games. Terrible. A lot of them. It's if you've ever wanted to get kicked directly in the mouth 30 separate times, I got a game for you. My favorite video game. I'm replaying Chrono Trigger right now. Loving that. That is like, I was getting called Unk earlier. No denying it after that. Chrono Trigger is a great game. I get angry, dude. I'll pop. I'm never gonna like curse or like yell at somebody, but like, if I explain something, y'all can hear me, right? Like, y'all can hear what I'm saying. I explained, if you spam, you get put into a timeout. And then he spammed. So like, I don't know. Did we not realize that X plus Y equals Z? I'm sorry. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Have you guys ever played the worst board game ever? It's that. It's just bad. I got a lot of Wii U games. We're still going. I did not watch the Fire Emblem Direct because I heard it was gonna. I figured it was gonna have spoilers. They tend to do that, so I didn't watch it, and I haven't yet. But we'll get there. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, as also this is like kryptonite for Scott DeWaz, I believe. I think this, if you put this near him, it would kill him. So I think that's all. That's literally the only thing this game is known for. Like at least with some games, you get like some sort of like, oh, this was an underrated gem. I like this feature. No, the only reason people know this game is because it gave Scott DeWaz a heart attack. Next. Do I like shmups? I don't know what that is. My favorite One Piece arc. I don't want to say Impel Down. I love it. It was my favorite, but I rewatched it recently. I like Skypiea. People are low on Skypiea. I like it a lot. The pacing's not great, but like overall it's fine. I think my favorite arc in One Piece is Wano. I'm a Wano guy. I think that was my favorite. I think that's when I really fell in love with the series again, because like I've been watching it since like 4Kids TV when I was growing up. So I fell in love with it really again at Wano. Nintendo Land, phenomenal. Oh, I can give you guys the story about why I started making videos in a minute. Remind me. No one, I see you there. How you doing? Would you want to be in Super Smash YouTubers? I don't know what that means. Like, if it was like a Smash game with YouTubers, yeah, if I could throw my hat, my straw hat like Cappy, that'd be sick. Nintendo Land. Phenomenal game. Absolutely adore it. Lego Dimensions. Didn't really care. It was Lego, but like, bad. Captain Toad. I like it better on the 3DS and in the Switch, but it's fine. Oh my god. I'm friends with this person, so I'm gonna spam. What's going on, Wyvern? Haha. It's okay. I already handled this one. I probably shouldn't have shown that information. It's fine. Captain Toad. I like Captain Toad. It's good. Mario Kart 8. This time with the cover art. Which guy keeps spamming? I just hid somebody from... I just banned somebody. So it might take some time to get him kicked. I think Sinnoh is better as far as story. I think Unova is better in terms of gameplay. And like, I think the Unova story's like, I'm talking about like world building story, like the lore behind Sinnoh is sick. The actual story told in Unova is better. Mario Kart 8. Do you guys like Mario Kart? There's 8 of them. It's good. I mean, it's the Wii U version, so it's not like as good, but Shovel Knight, if you guys haven't played this, phenomenal. Love it. Do I know Russ Vandy or M Swizzle? I know of them. I know people have been telling me to reach out to M Swizzle and like collaborate. I have no idea how to contact these YouTubers. Like, I'm like you guys. Like, what do I do? Just like carrier pigeon? Like, how am I supposed to contact these people? My favorite Pokemon game, favorite is Pokemon Emerald. But the one I think is the best is Black and White. This is Just Dance. I'm sure you're all thrilled. I'm just gonna go full camera for a minute. This is Just Dance. Gnomy, it was nice seeing you. I've actually changed you to the chair. I need to pick up me to the Hollower, you're right. This is Pac-Man. I like Pac-Man. I don't think this game is great. It's fine. The stack is getting tall enough where you're gonna be able to see it in a second. Lego Movie game. It's the Lego Movie as a game. It's got Chris Pratt. It's cool. I could email him. Yeah, I was thinking about I could just show up at his house, be like, let me in! Just bang on the door. I think that would work. Disney Infinity. I bought it. I got scammed. Terraria. Phenomenal. I own it on everything. I'm not like big into it like some people, but like I'll play it every now and then. Rapala Pro Bass Fishing. If you guys ever wanted to go bass fishing, but like not had time, let me tell you, I got a game for you. I had the Nintendo Selects version of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. That's a good one. I am actively playing Undertale. So I think some of you guys who've been in the Discord know, I started a video on Undertale. What you may not know is that I was playing and I lost 8 hours of gameplay immediately. Like I had 8 hours. It's like a 10-hour game. It was like 3 hours. I'm exaggerating, but let me just exaggerate. Can we riff a little? Can I riff? I lost like most of the early game footage because my power went out and it was recording and it doesn't auto stop. It just goes, no, you can't watch anymore. You can't play. Ben 10 Omniverse. That was a game I bought. And then Lego Jurassic World. That's another one. I have other games for this, but like, I'm not opening boxes. I've already started packing. So that's the thing. I saw an interesting thing in the chat a minute ago that, you know, through all the spamming, let's go back to this. Here. All right. Let's see here. Somebody asked what I thought about all of the different Mario Party games. I think this is all of them. I don't see Jamboree here. Actually, I don't even see any of the Switch ones. No, I see one of the Switch ones. Okay, hang on. We're going to find a better list. Mario Party, this is all games and all boards. Okay, why would they? Okay. I'm not ranking the boards. I don't know. I don't care enough about the boards. Okay, we're just going to do this. We're going to include the ones that, nope, not that one. Chat, I'm going to crash out. Not that one either. Was it this one? There we go. Okay. Undertale, Deltarune, both great games. I finally started giving them a try. I don't know how I waited this long. I have a friend. His name is Johan. Johan, if you happen to be watching this at any point, shout out to you, big dog. He tried to put me on in high school, and I was like, nah. And then it's been years, and I finally gave it a go. And I was like, man, I wish somebody tried to put me onto this in high school. Toby Fox is like, you should collab with Bringle on some RPG stuff. I mean, dude, if you want any YouTuber to collab with me, if there's anybody you think I would like to collab with, put my @ in their comments. Just like go to their videos. It'll help them out. As opposed to going to mine. And just be like, collab with this person. Collab with StrawHatMidas. Rank my audience from 0 to 10. I'm going 10 for most people. Because you guys are great. And I'm putting 0 for the people who were in here spamming. If you were there, negative 100. They're the worst. If you're a spammer, you're getting banned. I'm a banner. Friend of the channel, Coke Zero. Friend of the channel. Friend of the show. But again, yeah. So I'm going to rank these Mario Party games, and I'm going to start with the first one, which I think is comfortably fine. I think B tier is fine. Let me explain what I mean by putting these tiers. If I say it's S, I would rather play this over any of the others. If I say it's F, I would not play it. D, I anything from D up, I can be convinced. I can be convinced. All right? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. And put a 2 in the chat if you pooped your pants today. I absolutely can make a video on Skyward Sword. I'm going to do the HD version because, like, if I don't have to bust out the Wii, I'm not gonna. No, okay, guys. By spammer, I mean, is my music not playing? There we go. Cool. But if you're worried about being considered a spammer, just don't throw the same thing in chat 100 times unless I'm asking. If I say put a 1 in the chat, go for it. If you're saying 2s, that's fine. As long as you don't do it for 10 minutes, I don't care. But if you're saying like, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? It's like when you're stuck in a car ride with a younger sibling or a cousin or something, and they're like, are we there yet? 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 Shut up, dude! We don't care. Okay. So, I think Mario Party, the original, a B tier game. I play it. I just prefer not to have my palm rotated off. The amount of people who said 2 who pooped themselves today, I think that's concerning. I think that we shouldn't be pooping ourselves. As just to be frank. Okay. Mario Party 2. That's an easy S tier. If I am reaching for a Mario Party game, then it is going to be on the N64 specifically. If I'm reaching for a Mario Party game on the N64, I'm going with that one. Timed out. Mario Party 2. Is one of my favorites. I like it. I'm putting it S. Mario Party 3. I'm putting in B. I don't know. This is like, maybe it's because 2 was so good. It had the outfits, it had the customization, it had great things. I just prefer Mario Party 2. So like 3, I like it more than Mario Party 1, barely. There was one stream where you said you don't wipe, you just let it flick. Can I elaborate? No. It's a great question. I don't wipe. I'm not elaborating. Mario Party 4. Big fan. How's this guy back? Bro waited. Okay, but I'm kind of curious what kind of pickles he's eating. But like, I am kind of curious what kind of pickles he's eating, to be fair. But I don't care enough to ask because he's just saying he is eating them. Twilight Princess HD is so expensive. So they do this thing with Twilight Princess where they're like, we're going to release this at the tail end of a console's life cycle. And then we're just going to stop production of that console. GameCube was right before the Wii, one of their most successful consoles ever. And it released as a launch title for the Wii and on the GameCube. So everybody just bought it for the Wii. And then not a lot of people bought it for the GameCube and they stopped making it. The Wii U, they released it right before Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. And then they released Breath of the Wild with the Wii U. And then everybody just started buying that. And then they were just like, okay. So every time they've released it outside of the Wii, where it sold phenomenally, it was done. It was just like there was no way to play. There was no way to get it. So you can get it for cheap on the Wii. Easiest way to play it. Other than that, you're paying a premium. The GameCube one is more expensive. The GameCube one is a lot more expensive. I also have pickles and I want to eat them. I eat pickles for the shape. Mario Party 5. I think Mario Party 5 is right around Mario Party 4. I think the GameCube Mario Parties were just incredible. This might be my least favorite of the GameCube Mario Parties, to be fair. It did have Koopa Kid, though, so easy A tier. I would play this anyways. Mario Party 6. The best one. The day and night cycle works. It was unique enough where it was fun, but not like too much of a change, like you'll see in a minute. I think it was great. Solid number 1. Mario Party 7. I'd put that between 4 and 5. I'm big on Mario Party 4. I love how the boards look. I don't know if that's weird. Like, it's just the aesthetic of that game. It's not very Mario, and that's why I like it. It had, like, when they went to the GameCube, they were like, hey, we're gonna make everything look real. And then they were like, oh, we should not do that. Oh, we really shouldn't do that. So they stopped. Mario Party 8, that's an S tier. That is an S tier Mario Party. People sleep on Mario Party 8. In my opinion, if I'm reaching for one of the Mario Parties, these are my big 3, one per console. Like, from the N64 to the Wii, those are the ones I'm reaching for. Because with Mario Party 9, I don't like it. I think of the kart riding Mario parties, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It just is. And I don't think anybody who enjoys it is right. And I think they should be punished for that. Severely. I'm kidding. I'm absolutely joking. Mario Party 10. I'm put that C tier. Bowser Party was great. Slink Pluto. I am absolutely doing a video on Wind Waker. I'm currently working on Majora's Mask though, because I do those in order. So like, if I make a video on Mario 64, the next one's gonna be Sunshine. The next one's gonna be Galaxy, with exceptions, with some minor exceptions. 10. I'm putting in C tier. The kart riding stuff is not great in general. Bowser Party makes it really good. So, like, I find it to be good there. Mario Party DS. I'm saying S. Like, I'm sorry. I'm saying S. Like, am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for that? It's an S tier game. It's a phenomenal game. So I'm saying that they've made so many handheld Mario parties, and they've never just, besides this, they never just made a Mario Party for a handheld. They would always be like, oh, it's on a handheld? We're going to get a little creative. Stop. We don't need to get creative. We don't. It doesn't need to be super creative. I'm telling you, it doesn't. It does not. I'm reading this out loud. I need everybody to see what I just read. I like Anime Feet Simulator X on Roblox, but it got deleted. What? Brother, what? Brother, what? Does that mean, dude? Okay, continue. Mario Party Advance. Have you guys ever played a Mario Party and thought, what if it just wasn't a Mario Party game? What if we just use the term Mario Party to sell a game, but it's just not Mario Party? I'll hurt someone. It's bad. It's not bad. Like, it's not bad, but like, it's not a Mario Party game. It's single player only. It's like really so it's fine. Guys, I'm proud to say I've never played Roblox a day in my life. Not once. Not one time have I ever stepped foot into a Roblox lobby. If I did, I'd probably get banned immediately. Like, let's be honest. I would verbally attack people. I would just start coming at people. I'd be a problem. I'd be a problem, and I'm willing to admit that is why I've kept the peace with Roblox. Because I'd be finding people who are trying to DM kids, and I'd just be like, this dude, look at this loser. Look at this absolute weenie, dude. Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't know. The stream's going to be a bit longer. Like, I got stuff that I want to do. I want to play some games. I want to do other stuff. So don't worry. We got time. Mario Party Star Rush. This is one of those, like, honestly, I think this one is fine. I'm putting both of the 3DS era of the normal adjacent 3DS era Mario parties in with a C tier. Like, I will play them. I will. But I don't want to, if that makes sense. Like, why would I play that when I could play something else? Are you feeling me? I think this is Superstars. I'm putting Superstar in. I'm comfortably putting it in S. I think it's good. I believe that there is a better one that's not here. Jamboree would be up here with Mario Party 6. Guys, Jamboree? Mario Party Jamboree? Hop on Mecha Chameleon? I haven't gotten it yet. I have not bought that yet. To be fair, I have not bought Mecha Chameleon. I don't have the specific. I'm not artistic. I'm bad, dude. I'm just not good. Canadian Cavalier, dude. You just won a Canadian dollar for being Canadian, dude. I am not Canadian. I love your videos and shorts. I don't know if you post videos or shorts, but like, thank you. I don't know how to respond. Maybe this is weird. Wyvern, you may be able to share your opinion on this. When people ask what I do, and like I tell them I make YouTube videos, like my grandma is like an intellectual. And my grandma and grandpa, they were professors and stuff. Like big dog. They were selling textbooks. They were part of the textbook cartel. They were just like, oh, what are you doing for work? I'm just like, I make YouTube videos on Nintendo games. And they're like, oh. Makes me sad on the inside. I love what I do, and I'm never gonna stop. I'm gonna keep doing this regardless if it like kills me. But when you have people in your life who don't really like, who are old, who don't understand what YouTube is, it's hard to explain it. Anyone who calls ZZ needs their rights revoked. I'm not going to comment on that, as I don't know. I've never heard anybody do that. But you're Brazilian? Oh. Gabriel, I'm sorry. I love Brazil. I've never been, but I've met some Brazilian people, and they're very nice. Mario Party Top 100? It's bad. No, it's like bad. Does it work, and is it fundamentally fine? Like, is the game itself playable? Yes, but I would rather play anything else. It's just the mini games. It's like getting a bowl of Lucky Charms for just the marshmallows. It sounds great, but after 2 bites, it sucks. Super Mario Party, I think, is B tier. I don't know. Older people don't understand things, and I don't blame them. Like, not to get political, and I'm not getting political, I'm just pointing out the fact that a lot of people who were alive when African American people were given rights in America are still alive. They were born, and like for the first 20 years of their lives, that was just like a problem. Like they not them specific, not everybody, but like societally, that was a problem for them that they had to overcome. They did it, proud of them. But they were alive for 20 years, and some people have a hard time changing their perspectives. So I'm just pointing that out. I'm just saying, old people have a hard time with new things. And I don't blame them. When I'm old and I have to deal with like robot ladies walking around trying to solicit me, I'm not gonna know how to handle that. I'm gonna be 85. I'm just gonna want to play with the Wii. But no, I'm gonna have to go outside. If I grew up with a ball and stick, and now you could just go online and see whatever you want, I wouldn't know how to act either. Thank you, King. Back to what we were doing before. What we were doing next? There was something else. Wyvern. The only thing worse than Top 100 is Turbo Super Stunt Squad. That sounds horrible. No, I mean, it's not that they're laughing at me. I think a lot of people who are like, this is something that I've learned in just life, right? Like, people, and let's get hope core for a second. Let's get motivational. There is nobody out there who wants you, who genuinely wants you to succeed in all of your dreams, besides you. There will always be something with someone nitpicking your goals, your dreams, what you want to do with your life. Let me be the first to say, I've had a bunch of weird jobs. I was bagging groceries. I was a lifeguard. I was after school care counselor. I was doing membership at like I was scanning people's cards to get in places. I've done a lot. Not anything like, I worked at like a state before. I was designing websites. I have a really weird resume. But I've always wanted to be and talk about YouTube. It's my job, kind of. Like, I'm not rich. I am nowhere close to rich. I do not make a lot of money doing YouTube. But I make enough where I can, like, do it, if that makes sense. Like, you get your people like Ludwig and, like, those big streamers who are making billions of dollars, or millions. Or, like, Ludwig's making, like, $1 million a month. Oh, I could never. I'm making enough to, like, pay my bills. I guess, sometimes. So, that's cool. Yeah, I was a preschool teacher at one point too. That was fun. But yeah, a lot of people don't want you to succeed. And like, they'll say they do, they'll tell you all of these things, and they will let you know, like, you've got this, but then they'll always have tweaks and things that you could be doing. It's like, oh, well, why don't you hedge your bets and do this, that, and the other thing? Why don't you just go and do all of these things? All you need to do is pick what you want to do, and then do that. Now, you might have questions. That's complicated. You may have questions. Literally, all you need to do in life is to find your favorite thing. Whatever your favorite thing is that you're good at. It doesn't have to be something you like. If you're a genius when it comes to math, if you're a mathematical genius, you can absolutely do math and make a ton of money doing it and live comfortably for the rest of your life if that's important to you. But if there's a thing in your soul that tells you you want to do this, you want to be a stand-up comedian, you want to be an actor, an actress, an artist, do it and find a way to ethically make money doing it. There's ways. If you want to get jacked for a living, be a personal trainer. If you want to be an actor, go in commercials, get a way in. Just do what you want to do, and as long as you can afford your life and you're not hurting anybody in the process, power goes to you. If you're gaining money, it means you're successful, but it's not game. If it's not you're gaining money, I would say YouTube main part-time jobs like mowing lawns. Yeah, most people do YouTube as like a side gig. I'm fortunate enough where I can like do it as see Chief Keef's intern. That's what happens. So yeah, someone just subscribed. So just someone, Nick, you just subscribed. You weren't subscribed, Nick. You're in the Discord. What's going on here? Huh? Yeah, but my pitch to you is do what you want with life, because you're going to, and maybe I'm the first person to tell you this. Maybe I'm the first person to ever tell you this, but someday you're gonna die. So why not try? Why not have fun while you do it? Like you can be all sad about that. Like, why does anything matter? It doesn't. So have fun. Like, just do what you want to do. Follow your dreams. Life is short. Thank you, Diceon. Dice on Demand. I don't know why I said Diceon. Dice on Demand. I appreciate you. I try and bring the vibes. Hang on, I'm parched. Diet Coke, or Coke Zero Sugar, friend of the show. All right. These do drug. Don't do drugs. No, here's my Midas pep talk for the day. Do not do drugs. Nobody do them. I don't know if that's a hot take. Don't let people try and like sell you on drugs. I don't get the appeal. Maybe since I never tried them, because a lot of people who try them never stop trying them. Okay, let's keep this light. Is the Game Boy Pocket or the Game Boy Light? I think it's the Game Boy Light. I'm gonna put the Game Boy Light in C tier. It's fine. Like it's a Game Boy. It's a Game Boy. What do they want from me? I feel like Game Boy games on their own, it can't play Game Boy Color games as far as I'm aware. So I don't see a point in getting it. I'm saying C tier. This is the original model 3DS. So I'm gonna do some, okay, there's gonna be some hot takes here. There's gonna be some hot takes, okay? And I need you to hold on for me. I need you to hold on. The regular 3DS is just B tier. There are so many, the 3DS, if you were talking just the 3DS in general, S tier. The original model, B tier. Like, comparatively, it's the worst. YouTube, guys, YouTube pays really well compared to other social media platforms. I'm just gonna point that out. I think it's like, they take 50%. But like 50-50 split with ad rev partners is unheard of. Another thing about me, I really like studying like the creator space. I'm into it. So like, I think it's cool. Okay, so the regular 3DS is B tier. The original Switch, is this the original one? I think if this is not the original, I'll move it. I don't think I see an OLED on here. Switch lights there. Is the OLED here? Is it? Okay, I think this is the OLED and the Switch combined, so I'm gonna put that at S tier. Has anybody ever thought the Switch is bad? Like, before it released, people were like, oh my god, the Switch is gonna be terrible. It's gonna be the Wii U 2. And Nintendo's just counting money in the corner. If you guys are becoming members, shout out to you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna start adding more. If I get more members, I can add more things for members. Becoming a member is the easiest way to support the channel. I am never gonna ask you to do it. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not gonna do like a, if I ever do like a subathon type thing, I'm gonna donate all the money to charity. I don't care. Like I don't want to be a billionaire or a multimillionaire. Like I do. Don't get me wrong. But if I'm doing that by like taking money from people who watch me, I feel gross. Maybe I have morals, but I'm weird. So like, I don't want to do that, but hang on, I'm getting it. Sorry, hang on. Someone was spamming, so I had to handle. All right. Cool. I don't mind being a member here. I want to support you, and I appreciate that. If that's your goal, if that's how you want to do it, I very much appreciate it. I will never be able to thank you enough, and I think you are the best for doing so. I just want people to not feel like they like need to. I know some people are just like, let's get 5 more subs this stream. Let's get, come on, 5 more subs. I need 5 people to. I would rather go collect trash and bring the trash to a recycling place and make money that way. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. There is an OLED. I don't see the OLED. Maybe I'm blind. This is the Switch 2. Oh, there's an OLED. Okay, original Switch is going in B tier then. The original Switch, again, I'm putting it in B tier. Personally, I would rather use both of the other versions for a reason I'll explain in a minute. This is the new 3DS LL, the small one. I'm putting it A. It has all the functionability, like the function of the new model, which is good. It's just smaller. I love the buttons being colored. I love the colored buttons. I think that is sick. Otherwise, there's a better option. Is this a DS Lite? I think it's a DS Lite. That's A tier. That's S tier. The DS Lite. The DS Lite is just the GOAT. It is one of the greatest handhelds ever. Talk about battery life. Talk about Game Boy Advance slot. Talk about Pido Chat. The game library on the DS itself. Let's be honest here. This is the golden handheld. The new 2DS. I'm going to put at the highest echelon of... I'm going to put it right next to... I'm going to put it A. I'm going to put it A. How old do I think my audience is? Somewhere between 4 and 40. Somewhere between 4 and 40, if I had to guess. Thank you, Nameless Wow. I don't know what you did, but I appreciate it. I did find out there's no LED. There it is. Okay, cool. I think the new 2DS LL was great to get rid of the... What's it called? I think it was great to get rid of all the like extra pieces for the 3DS consoles. Like, oh, let's sell it at the discount. We don't need the 3DS stuff. We don't need the 3D capabilities. We're just going to sell it. And yeah, I think it's good. Like, I like it. Like, I think it's good. I would just rather use a specific model and the LL more. I like the size. Actually, I'm going to put it above the LL. I'm going to do that. And if you want to start a problem with me, then I will bring the wrath of God. So now we have the Switch Lite, which I like a lot. I like to play handheld only. Maybe I'm weird. But I think playing in handheld only is I play it a lot. Like, I lean back in my bed and I play handheld and I stay up way too late. And thank you, Big Stowe. I appreciate that. So yeah, like I like the Switch Lite. I'm actually gonna put it below the DS. I think it was cheap. It was a great way for people to play their games. I know you have to like plug it in, like charge it normally on the bottom. I don't love that because then I have to deal with that. Either way, you didn't have the detachable Joy-Cons. Sure. For using it for just playing handheld as like a secondary console, nothing better. S tier. And eventually, I have a feeling that people are gonna crack it and they're gonna mod it someday. I don't mod my consoles, but for the people who do, That's cool. This is the Game Boy Color. That's an A tier. That's A tier. I'm gonna put it, yeah. Okay. Everyone take a step back. Thank you. So, the Game Boy Color, incredible console. It's awesome. I never use this thing to actually play Game Boy Color games. I use it for Pokemon exclusively and like maybe like Tetris if I'm really feeling spicy. But if I want to play like Oracle of Ages or Oracle of Seasons or any of those other games on the Game Boy Advance, I'm sorry, on the Game Boy Color, I'm going to do so on a Game Boy Advance because I need a backlight. I need to see what I'm doing. Thank you. Bro, I'm gonna crack you. I'm in danger, dude. It's the Game Boy, but with color. I think it's great. I think it's awesome. I would just rather play those Game Boy Color games. If we're going just by, if I was gonna say, there's no, you don't have to worry about the library. Like, there's no backwards compatibility. If that was the metric, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Like, we can hold it that way. I've never done stand-up, but I've wanted to. I've thought about it. I've thought about dabbling, going up there and just being like, I crapped myself this week. And then I just crap myself on stage and walk off. And I make $1 billion. Yeah, so I think the Game Boy, if I was doing just the console itself with its library, I think this would maybe go into S tier because it's got Pokemon Crystal, Red, Blue, Yellow, Heart, Gold, Silver, Tetris. It's got the Oracle games, which are so underrated. It's got a good library. Dr. Mario, fire. It's just that. Hot take, ladies and gentlemen. The 2DS, the original 2DS, is an S tier console. That thing fits in your hand so well. My neighbors have no idea I stream. Super chat, $2. Let's get freak. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate you. My neighbors have no idea because my neighbor, like, there's like a sizable distance between my current house and any of the neighbors. Like, they can't hear, as far as I know. It's okay, Gabriel. I miss you already. Look at me. Look at me, Gabriel. Look. Gabriel, look at me. I miss you. Be safe. Okay. I think the 2DS is phenomenal. It fits in your hand so well. If you don't take care of it, its screen is going to be like destroyed. But this thing, it just fits in your hand. It's like a doorway. It's like a wedge. You can't put it in your pocket. That is true. That is true. Unless you have a utility belt. Now you're thinking. Then there's the Game Boy. Is this just the Game & Watch? I think all Game & Watches are D tier. Like, I get it. I get, for the time in the 80s, so impactful. So great. You can't switch out the, what's it called? You can't switch out the game. It's just like you buy a dedicated game. And that's fine. Like, that's fine. But like, now you can. So why would I buy one? Like, I own them. I own like 2, I think. I think the Zelda one's in my closet. I can get it. But like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, wow, this is revolutionary. If I was born in the 80s, I feel like it'd be great. If I was born in the 70s, maybe, because you gotta be aged into it. Like, that's cool. Otherwise, they're not great to go back to. Is this the new 3DS XL? I don't see if there's a nipple there. Let's zoom in and enhance. Show me its nipple. No nipple. That's just the Nintendo 3DS XL. No nip 3DS. I'm putting it A tier. It's bigger. It's somewhat more comfortable. They put the charging port in a good spot. The stylus in a good spot. Yeah, I used this for years before I got the regular one. I love Mystery Dungeon. I love Mystery Dungeon. What do I ever say? I have 2DS. It feels so much nicer to hold. That's what I'm saying. Like, it fits in your hand. When you grow up a little bit, if you were a kid with the 2DS, trying to hold that thing, your wrists are gonna be broken. But if you're an adult If you're a grown man playing a 2DS, that thing fits in your hand like a glove. That thing is comfortable. See you, Wyvern. Wyvern, look at me. Look at me. Have fun with your backlog. Okay. This is the Game Boy Pocket. Zoom in and enhance. Yeah, Game Boy Pocket. I don't know. Next to the light. Slightly worse than the light because there's no backlight. It's fine. Like, it's fine. Who's out here being like, man, the Game Boy Pocket, that's the Game Boy I want to buy. It's only good if you've already had a Game Boy Color and you want to get a little spicy. So, I'm a Persona fan. Midnight Hour. I'm a Persona fan. I got a lot wrong with me, dude. I think I was dropped as a kid, or there was like mold in my house. I don't know. Like sometimes I just gotta catch a vibe and just like commit to a bit. I've just learned to commit to, like, that's how I survived. I was committing to bits left and right, getting scrappy. Don't worry, I'm also gonna play Splatoon Raiders on this stream in a little bit. The Switch OLED, S tier. I think it's phenomenal. I'll put it number 1. OLED screen, gas. OLED screen is gas. Why do you have a schedule on a game? Because how else am I gonna get things done? I gotta block out from 2:15 to 2:14. It's an 11-hour and 59-minute window where I'm gonna be playing Splatoon. The OLED, I like the OLED. I'm a big fan. I also think that the OLED is now currently a bit overpriced. Now that they bumped up the price a bit. Is it worth it? No, because the Switch 2's out. Which I'm just going to rank the Switch 2 now, because we're here. Actually, no. We're going to have to wait. You're waiting. We're all waiting. The NES. I think it's fine. I think the NES is great. People think I hate the NES. I just think that some people think the NES games are better than they are, and I think some people think they're a lot worse than they are. When in reality, they're kind of in the middle. Like, most NES games are good, and they're fun, and they're playable, but they're also just kind of, how do I say this? Fine. Like, anything. If I load in like The Legend of Zelda or Super Mario Bros. 3, I'm gonna have a phenomenal time. Some of the best games ever. But if I go get any of the black box games, it's fine. Like, the games are good. I would just rather play other things. Like, the Super Nintendo, in my opinion, has way better quality games for me. Then there's the original Game Boy, which is the worst way to play the original Game Boy games. Am I wrong? If that thing survived, like, there's one in the Nintendo store that somebody got like lit on fire. I think it was like in the Gulf War and it survived. Durable as a Nokia. That thing is a durable console. But at the same time, there's so many better versions. Why would I use the green screen? Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get a little nostalgic here. We're gonna get nostalgic here. Y'all ever heard of the GameCube? One of the greatest consoles ever. It's the shape. If you get beat in the side of the head with a Nintendo console, most of the time you're not gonna know what hit you. You'll know if you get hit by a GameCube. You'll know. There is no F tier because there are no F tier Nintendo consoles, and I'll die on that hill. So I believe that the GameCube has a completely underrated library of games that are too expensive because Nintendo wanted to avoid piracy. I think it started some of the best series, Mario Strikers. I think I'm counting, like, Chibi Robo was there. We had some great crossovers with Soul Calibur. Let me just look back at my GameCube games. How does the back of my head look? Am I going bald? Oh, Star Fox Assault, Sonic Heroes. Sonic came to the GameCube for the first time. That was crazy. What else we got? We got Mario Kart Double Dash, which is phenomenal. There was the NBA Street games. Mario Sunshine kind of sucked. I'll say that with my whole chest. The Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, they were great. Luigi's Mansion, oh, another great one. The Game Boy Advance SP is S tier. I'm putting it just below the DS Lite because honestly, it's one of the only times I would rather play. Sometimes I usually like to play a game on its original console, right? I have fun with it. It's something I like to do. Like if I'm gonna play a GameCube game, I want it to be on the GameCube, even though that doesn't really matter. Except I prefer playing Game Boy Advance games on the DS Lite. It's the screen. The screen is so nice on the DS Lite. I have played Spyro. It's very good. Game Boy Micro. It's C tier. Like, it's so cool. It's cool. However, do you want to play on a screen this big? I have played Spyro. I like Spyro a lot. I'm not the biggest fan of I know it's not really Spyro, but like Skylanders. They are Spyro, but like they're not, if that makes sense. Tyler, thank you. Yeah, the camera in Mario Sunshine was like rough. But size doesn't matter. That's true. Now we're talking ball. Now we're talking ball. Mark, you're kind of right. Size doesn't really matter. I tell myself that a lot. I'll move it up to B tier. I've been convinced. Alan, if I hit 1 million subscribers by the end of the year, if I hit 500K by the end of the year, I will give you my copy of Twilight Princess HD. And I'll throw $100 inside of it. You can have, if I hit 500K by the end of the year, you can have it for sure. I have no problem with Skylanders. I just never really got into it. I was more an amiibo guy, and I did not have the funds for both. I could not afford both. The Wii. It's better than the game. If you're looking at just the console library of the Wii, there's so many great games, but for every incredible game, there's just absolute trash. So I might put it below the GameCube, but also it can play all the GameCube games. So I'm going to keep it above. I'm just going to keep it above. This is the Nintendo Color TV game. Right there with the Game & Watch. I don't care. Like, it's cool. It is cool. But I don't care. It's like, I'm never probably going to be able to play one unless I go to somebody's house who happens to have one, and then I have to go outside for that. You want me to go outside? You want me to go outside? Out of your mind. Chibi Robo also did start on the GameCube. Right now, Empowering, we are currently ranking the Nintendo consoles. All of them. This is our current list. Pretty nice if you don't ask what I'm saying. If you're asking for my opinion, wanna know why? Because it's all my opinion. But we're gonna go with that. The N64 is actual garbage. It's the worst console ever. Is what I would say if I was insane. The controller's not great, I get it. But it has so many phenomenal games. But it has so many like Banjo again. Donkey Kong 64, which has problems. It's got Mario Party got to start here. Smash got to start here. Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. Need I go on? Iggy's Wrecking Ball. It has Iggy's Wrecking Ball. What, I mean, or what are we saying? The new 3DS XL. It's the one you want to get. I do actually watch One Piece. I haven't actually, I'm not caught up. I'm caught up on the manga. I'm not caught up on, what's it called? I'm not caught up on the anime because I'm gonna binge watch. I'm gonna binge watch Elbaf when I get the chance, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I played Ukulele when it first came out, so I haven't played like the repack or whatever. But yeah. I think this is the DSi. Zoom in and zoom in and enhance. Zoom in and enhance. Zoom in and enhance. Yeah, it's a DSi. All right. The DSi, I'm gonna put it at A tier. Guys, I was poor as a child. Just so you're aware. We didn't have DSi kind of money. We had used DS Lite kind of money. So that's how we've done. Tyler, it has been, let me ask these questions. Tyler, I've been doing this for almost 2 years. Oh, just over 2 years, somewhere in there. I've never really focused on subscribers. I just like making good videos. And I like making videos. Like, I've never been like, oh, I need to do this to get more subscribers. I don't think in any of my, I think in some old videos I said like, hey, and thanks, and maybe try and subscribe. But I don't think I've asked for a subscriber in a video in a while because I don't like when people do it. So like, I just kind of make videos and hope that they do well, which is not a good strategy. Which is not, I'm not a YouTube guru or type person. I'm not like Mr. Beast, who's like, if you're subscribed to me, you get $1 billion and I won't kill your family. Like, it's not that. I just like to talk about games. Should Donkey Kong be 2D or 3D? It should be both. Similar to Mario, it should be both. Game Boy Advance original is fine. I didn't really talk about the DS Lite. I'm gonna say DS Lite is great. I loved the eShop. I loved the ability to take pictures with the worst camera ever. Literally taking pictures with a Polaroid would look better. I think it's fine. I didn't have the kind of money, so I'm still salty about that because I never got one until I was an adult, and by that point I was like, it's cool. Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's like, I think it's that. Also, Couch Brothers YT, check them out. I've seen your guys' clips before from when you played Wind Waker. I think that's you. If it's not you, this is embarrassing for me. But like, I think it's you. I have seen your clips on TikTok. Very nice. Very, very good. Very nice. My favorite Switch 2 game is currently Star Fox, honestly. I've played it like 10 times. I need to play more Splatoon Raiders to really cement an opinion, but I think Star Fox is my favorite. I think the one that's going to be the most popular is whenever they release a new 3D Mario. As far as games that are like confirmed, I think the one that's going to be most popular is like Mario Kart. If they do DLC, like if they do like an actual expansion, it'll reignite hype. Or the what is it? Ocarina of Time. That again. If the yes, I agree with Ariel. I believe if the DSi could take Game Boy Advance games, it'd be yes, but it can't. So it's just inferior. Just worse. The Game Boy Advance, the original one I put here, how did they still not have a backlight, dude? I had this as a kid. I had this exact model as a kid. Disgusting. I just despise it. Like, my thing with it is it's just, it doesn't feel good in the hand. I'm resetting the music because it's about to expire. So like, for me, if I want to use a handheld, I want to play on the original hardware. Doing so is very difficult to actually hold my attention, if that makes sense. Like, if I'm out here trying to use a regular Game Boy Advance, I'm just not going to enjoy it as much as I would the SP, which is more portable. It looks better. The Micro looks better. The DS Lite plays better. The original DS even plays better. I don't think the original DS is on this list. Now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't seen it. Like the original, like the fat DS, that would be right next to here because it's not on the list. The Pokemon Pocket, it's a Tamagotchi. It's a Tamagotchi. I should absolutely make a compilation thing. I'm going to start. So like I said before, I'm going to be moving soon. So you're going to see an episode or two that are like marathons of like kind of like I did with the 4-hour Pokemon video where it's like stitched. I am excited about the new Fire Emblem. I did not watch the direct because I heard there were spoilers and I didn't want to be spoiled. I pre-ordered I pre-ordered the collector's edition, so I'm invested. I want all of the story to be fresh to me. I don't want to know about the characters. I want to learn it all for myself. I was already sold on the game, so I didn't really want to watch the direct and spoil it for myself. We got the Switch 2. I'll be the first to say it. As far as a console goes, the Switch 2 is the Switch but better. Is that boring? Absolutely. Should they have done anything else? Yeah, I mean, a UI could have been different. There could have been themes, there could have been stuff like that. Sure. As far as it's everything I wanted. It is just better, it is stronger, it is faster, it can play the same library as the Switch, which was already crazy. I just think it's great. I just think it's phenomenal. Fire Emblem is $80, I believe. I don't know. I don't think that's good. I don't think that. And nobody's out here being like, yes, take my money. Take my money. I put so many hours into 3 houses that I already knew I was going to spend extra money on the collector's edition. So like for me, I was going to buy that anyways. I don't defend the $80 price tag, but it's cool. I was going to get it. So like I bought it. I'm sorry. I heard there was copyrights. Joey, I don't know what you just said to me, but I'm talking to an adult. Yeah, no, I think that the original Game Boy is that. I don't remember what I was saying. I think it was something about Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's good. I don't know what this is, so it's D tier. I genuinely, maybe I'm weird. The IQ, I've never used an IQ. I've probably seen pictures. I don't know. Not worth my thing. If you want to get Animal Crossing, I think so. Actually, this week's video, not to spoil anything, talks about a lot, if not all, of the Nintendo series. Just so you're aware, and I'm talking about them in a certain way. So stay tuned for that. But I do think that Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch, Switch Lite, Switch OLED, whatever, is good. Play it. It's fun. And you'll have a great time. The crafting is like, no, you're fine, Joey. I didn't ban you yet. You might be. I might do it. I'm not actually gonna do it. I might. It's fine. Like I prefer New Leaf, but I think the console is good. I think the game on the Switch is good. 3D Yoshi game? Absolutely. They should do that. They should have done that already. They should have done a 3D Luigi game. They did a 3D Wario game. They should do another. This is a DS Lite. So we've already talked about that. So I'm just going to put it next to the other one because there wasn't a revision of the DS Lite. I would start out with 3 houses on the Switch, personally. That's the one I would pick. The Wii U. Everybody's favorite console to hate on, myself included. I love the Wii U. I also recognize that it is bad. Like, it is fundamentally a bad console. Not because of what Nintendo did or did not do, besides the marketing. but because they never utilized it to its full potential. Nintendo Land is the best example of this. It is such a good idea for a game, a concept. They just dedicated the handheld for the later half of the system's life to just being an extra screen for another menu, like a Twilight Princess HD. And I just put it down. I'm not leaving it a B tier. Don't kill me. It is fundamentally a console that has such a interesting premise that could have revolutionized gaming just like the Wii, but they never fully committed. So it just stunk. I'm giving it S. I'm giving it S tier. But I think that in general, if Nintendo took the idea of what the Wii U was and just made it better and actually committed, I would love it. The Super Nintendo, goated, S tier, easily. If anybody tells you the Super Nintendo is not an S tier console, they are an alien. They are somebody who has come from space and they do not know ball. They know nothing about the ball. The best 3D platformer, in my opinion, Galaxy 2. It's just so good. And yes, they should bring back Mario Baseball. I've been preaching that for a decade. The DSi XL, they're just throwing letters at things now. I'll put it, where's the other DSi? Because I'm still mad I was poor. Here. It's not in that low. It's not in that row, so it's going there. Oh, there it is. It'll go there. Actually, slightly better because it's bigger. There are so many. Nintendo makes a bunch of great consoles. There's just a bunch that are also like kind of eh. But like phenomenal. This whole list of consoles is phenomenal. I will play the Virtual Boy. Like I'm not. Oh, is that out? Is the new Game Freak game out? Is that I forget what it's called. It was made by the Pokemon people though, and they made something that's not Pokemon. I heard it was not phenomenal, but it's also not bad. I'm still willing to buy it so Game Freak makes more games. I will play the Virtual Boy, and I don't have a problem with it. It's just that I also like my eyesight the way it works now. If that makes sense. I would rather fully commit to just not playing the Virtual Boy. But if I was told you're going to break my legs or you have to play it, I'm just going to play it. Like, the games aren't that bad. They just make your eyes hurt. Is the Switch 2 worth $450? Yeah. In my opinion, yeah. I'd get it before the price increase because I think they're also giving out a game right now with it, which is crazy. I think it's worth the price. I think the Switch 2, let's do some math here. The Switch 2 is more powerful than the Steam Deck. Not in terms of use. Not in terms of like use cases, because obviously the Steam Deck is a PC. But it is more powerful than the Steam Deck for almost half the price. Yes, you miss out on the Steam deals and it repays itself. Yes, you miss out on things that would make it you have the customization on Steam Deck that you cannot get on the Switch 2. However, the Switch 2 for $450 is cheaper, I think, than the Xbox Series S, which I have right there. I think it's cheaper. It's definitely cheaper than any PlayStation 5. So in my opinion, it is better. It's just a better deal. It's the best deal on the market that you're going to get because everything is getting more expensive. Gaming PCs parts are more expensive. The Steam Deck almost doubled in price. You can get an ROG Ally. The ROG is also good. That's like $500. But like, it's also not the most powerful. If you know what I'm saying. Like, it's not. Don't expect that thing to be like playing AAA games. While the Switch 2 can play Cyberpunk, it can play all the new Nintendo games. Either way, your money. If you find something that looks cool, I think you should use it. To answer the question that I saw about Fire Emblem, Don't play that trash series. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's great. Start with Three Houses. In my opinion, it is good. It's really good. You can play the game 3 separate times for 3 separate stories. And I'm a fan of that. There's also... What was the other one? Awakening on the 3DS. If you have a 3DS and you're willing to go hunt down a game for it, it's really good. Awakening is my favorite. I love the combination thing where you like put 2 people together. I like that. What else we got here? Switch Live's best PlayStation, PS2. Actually, the fat PS3 can play all the PS2 games, which I think is cool. I'm a fan of any console. Like with the PlayStation, I don't care as much about backwards compatibility. Like I prefer if I can just have no memory cards. I'm not gonna do memory cards if I don't have to. If I don't need to, I'm not gonna. So why would I? I personally think that the fat PS3 is probably the best console. I mean, the PS5 is also really good because you can play all the PS4 games if you want to get technical. If you're talking about just individual libraries, I like the PS2 and the Vita. Those are my favorites. Either way. I don't like the AYN Thor because I haven't gotten one. I just haven't gotten an AYN Thor yet, so I have no room to talk about it. I just prefer the whatever. If you keep spamming AYN Thor, you're gonna get put in timeout. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Make me be a preschool teacher again. I'll put you in timeout. Darth Mandalorian Lothbrok, how we doing? Guys, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit because I've been yelling. I've been yelling a lot. I have been yelling. To be fair. If I could only play one game for the rest of my life, Minecraft, probably, because I won't get bored. I just think that, like, if you're going to play, if it was like, what's the best game ever? It's different. It's okay, empowering. I'm not yelling at you. I'm going to put you in timeout, though, if you do it again. But, like, I appreciate it. You didn't do anything terrible. I appreciate you're excited. And that's, I'm looking at it as we're ready. We're rolling, ready to go. Karamis. You made my day. Thank you. The AYN Thor, I love the idea of the AYN Thor, and I'm not somebody who's big on emulation. Like I don't hate it. I'm not anti-emulation. I just don't do it. So like I can't speak from a place on it. Like when I'm talking about a game, I can like when I'm talking about playing it on a console or on PC, I'm like, oh, I know about this because like at my space, I don't know about emulation very much because I've never really cared about emulation. Like I would rather I like to buy games. So I would rather buy a game physically and collect it and play it with its intended hardware and all of that. But I get why people would want to do like emulate their games, even if they're like not like getting them like illegally. You can play at 60 FPS and like cranked up graphics and resolution. And that's cool. I just don't do it as much. Yeah, you can play Minecraft on pretty much anything. I'd play it on PC probably. What's my next guess? My best guess on the next Smash reveal. It's Crimson. I'll get to your question. I'll get there. Hang on. The next Smash reveal. Let's look back at the Switch 1. 8-year console. I can go all the way over here. 8-year life cycle, right? It had years of support and games and all that. And it got a Smash pretty early on. So the thing I have to say is, like, I don't see a new Smash coming for a year or two. It depends on how fast the turnaround time is. If they're gonna like do an enhanced version of Ultimate, similar to how they took like the bones of Wii U and 3DS and made Ultimate, then yeah, it's probably going to be like a year. Sakurai is probably doing it it's probably in development as we speak. Let's be honest. If they're looking for if they're looking to get some Switches sold, Smash Bros fans, as one of them, Smash fans are a cult. They will buy whatever you sell them. They will buy it. So, yeah. I would say Sakurai's probably working on it now. So, yeah. I would assume probably a year, 3. He just finished Air Riders. I assume there probably wasn't overlap. What I assume happened, we'll get retrospectives in 10 years. We can look back at this clip. They approached Sakurai and said, hey, we want you to make new Smash. And Sakurai said, okay. And then Sora and Capcom, Bandai Namco, whatever, whoever's doing it, got to work. Sakurai is trying his best. Okay, somebody asked a question. He said he's new to stream. Okay. Where do I think all of the special edition Switch 2s are? Great question. I've been asking that myself. We also got to take a step back and realize that limited edition consoles have just become less important. Most people stopped caring, which is sad, which sucks. I think they're like back in the PS3, 360, DS, even the 3DS era, they were making limited edition consoles left and right. But now it's like, oh, it comes with the game with no visual changes. Like, yes, I think the most recent, I don't know if it was, but I think the most recent limited edition that we got was the OLED Switch for Tears of the Kingdom. But Zelda they also did the Switch Lite Zelda. They've done the DS, 3DS, Wii U. The Wii U had like one cool limited edition, and it was Wind Waker. Like, Zelda always does one. But like, they don't do them anymore. So like, and people don't really care. So why would people, if they're not making them, people aren't going to buy them. And a lot of people are waiting for the Switch 2 to get a special edition. I thought it would happen with ZA. I thought it would happen with Fire Emblem. Maybe Ocarina of Time is going to do one finally. But I don't see that actually being a thing. I maybe Ocarina of Time, just because Zelda always has a limited edition console. I think the Switch Lite was for, correct me if I'm wrong, was the Switch Lite released around the time of Skyward Sword HD? Or was that like Link's Awakening, whatever? Midas, please eat 8 pounds of gummy bears every day. You happy with yourself? Is this what you want? You want me to get diabetes? You want to hurt me? You want to hurt me? You think you can hurt me? Look at me. I've been hurt before. I can do it again. Best console of all time. I liked Origami King. I'll stand by you on that one, gaming. I liked Origami King. Right now I'm answering questions. Then I might play some Splatoon. I might get a little splatty going. Midas, please touch my hair and call me Cure. Cure? Like cured meats? Like bacon? Don't they cure bacon? What are they curing bacon of? What does bacon have wrong? Nothing. It's phenomenal. It's a great meat. Hello, Super Michael Ness, NES. I don't know if it's NES or NES. Hello. It's orange. No, it's actually Panasonic GameCube Silver. I like that one. I like the Panasonic GameCube. I was talking about something and I forgot. All right, chat, hang on. We're over here now. I can do that. We're farther back. I am a Splatoon fan. This is this chair needs to go somewhere. Hello, chat. This is the part of having an arm that's really nice. We hit 500. Someone donates $5,000. I'll take the socks off. Don't. I'm not actually going to do it. Nobody donate any money. I'm not taking my socks off. Anywho, oh yeah, limited edition consoles is what I was talking about. I think they will probably get a Zelda one. I just don't think it's coming soon. I think Zelda's probably going to be like November for like the holiday season. It'll start coming out. The GameCube is awesome. If you can play, they're expensive, but Pokemon XD and Pokemon Coliseum, big fan. Dude, I want Game Freak. Nintendo, okay, so let me shed some light. Maybe I am biased. Because I've worked with them and they've been very nice to me. Every time I've ever talked to them, Nintendo has been nothing but kind and generous to me. Shout out to them. Game Freak. What are we doing? DM me. How are you? I've made all of my most viewed videos are Pokemon. Why are they ignoring me? I would have made a video on Beasts of Reincarnation. If they sent it to me, I would have made it. I want to play it. I'm probably going to buy it. You're not weird, Gabriel. Don't worry. It's you can enjoy your games. 210 hours is, if that was like this month, I'd be concerned, but like it's been out for a few months. So like, I don't know, as long as you're doing other things and like doing stuff, I think it's fine. Yeah, no, the Joy-Con debacle of the Switch 2. Like, I was gonna make a video. I actually did make part of it, but I never ended up editing anything. It was I was talking about what the Switch 2 1 year later, essentially, and my gripes with it. And I never made the video, and I don't plan on it. So, why do we not have Joy-Con colors? Bye. If you're leaving, goodbye. I miss you already. I don't have the Nintendo PlayStation. I want it though. I would love that. Why is it a year in and we don't have any good themes or like even like custom Joy-Cons and colors? The console only came in black. Like I just think they're like customization wise, we used to have more options. Even a black and white would be cool, but we don't get that anymore because it's easier to manufacture one kind. And I get it. It's cheaper if you instead of making 500,000 of one and 500,000 of the other, it reduces costs if you can just make 1 million of one. But come on, make something colorful and creative. I don't care if it's only 100. I'll buy it. That is true. We are not even hundreds of hours into this month. We are tens still. Yeah. It's August, guys. They have an Animal Crossing case now. Is it like an Animal Crossing edition or is it like something you clip onto your console? I have a nice setup. Thank you. I'm moving, so it's going to get butchered. This room is very small. How do I make videos so fast? Because I don't sleep a lot. All of my videos, anything I post has usually been started like a month in advance. Unless it's like a real quick turnaround time review where I have a very good workflow and I can get things done. I'm a hard worker, if that makes sense. Like I kind of like turn my phone off. I just sit down, I start playing the game, I'm writing down thoughts and I'm making my script while I'm playing the game. It's unconventional. It doesn't work. It's not for a lot of people. Like I'm creating jokes and bits as I'm playing the game, and then I'm kind of filling in the rest, and then I go from there. And then I edit, and the editing is the thing that takes the longest. I'm not a very good editor. I've gotten better, but eventually I wish to hire somebody to do that. So if you're an editor and you want to work with me making things, and you want money that I'd give you for making things, let me know. Stream them all, dude. Mark, you've been here for you've been here for a minute. Stream them all. Okay, for those of you who don't know, right before I stopped streaming in like October, November, I had a goal where I was going to stream them all, where I was going to play every Pokemon game in succession. And that was like the most empowering. That was the most. I'm glad you didn't. The dig was crazy, but like I'm glad you've stayed living, because like every life is precious. Thank you for being here with us. Even if life doesn't look good now, it may look good in a few years. I've struggled with mental health things. I know how it feels. It gets better, trust me. As long as you put the work in, you can make your life better. And I believe that at least a 1% better every day if you just like try and do something. If you're an editor, DM me on Discord. It's in the bio. I may not get back to you quickly. I'm bad at that because I lock in and edit a lot. But I will get back to you eventually. Eventually. Thank you, Luigi. What was I saying? Chat, tell me what I was saying before that. I need to start writing things down when I go on a tangent. It was something about a game or something. Oh, maybe it was me making videos. I do a lot of things making videos. I just make videos most days. Like I'm just like Monday, I'm shooting a lot of things. Tuesday through Thursday, I'm filming things. Saturday, Sunday, I'm filming things. Like between Yogi and Maki, you mean Yuji? Like Itadori from? Are we talking Jujutsu? Are we splitting Jujutsu Kaisen? Because like I think Maki, or if we're talking, it depends on when in the series. If we're talking like, oh, stream them all. Thank you, Mark. I'll get back to it. I'm writing it down. Stream them all. Right on my wood desk. Stream. Cool. I think that Yuji Itadori would probably beat Maki if up until she gets like the heavenly restriction or whatever it's called, where she can like, where she wiped out the Zenin clan. If you don't know Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm sure this is confusing, but I'd say Yuji Itadori, especially if he's got his boy with him. Stream them all. Before I stopped streaming for a while, I was doing a series where I was beating through all of the Pokemon games, streamed through in a row. So I was doing red, gold. I was gonna probably, maybe I'll just, if I revisit it, I'm gonna do yellow, crystal, deluxe versions, and then the other ones, because I think playing red and then yellow is kind of stupid. But I was playing red. I was playing halfway through. I was doing good. And then it was October, and then I stopped streaming. And here we are. It's been a while. I don't hate Chikorita. You've been propagandized against me. I don't like Chikorita. I don't hate her though. I don't hate it. It doesn't have a, it's whatever. I love Square Enix. I think that Chikorita is just unfortunately one of the worst early Pokemon starters, which is like that just sucks. Because Chikorita as a Pokemon is cool. Just Chikorita in general is sick. Cyndaquil is better. Grass is not really great in that region. The first gym is flying. The second gym is bug. Like, it's just, it takes so long to use. I don't stream on Twitch. I don't really stream a lot anyways. I'm going to stream more, but then I'm going to move. And then I'm going to stream more again. But it's going to be YouTube only. I'm going to be doing YouTube exclusively just because I don't have good enough Wi-Fi to like do like a vertical stream. And I was trying to do too many things before. I'm just going to stick to it and I can make clips. We'll be good. I do have TikTok. It's at StrawHatMidas. But if I bring back the stream them all, I'm going to do Pokemon Yellow, Crystal, Emerald, Platinum, Black 2, probably X, and then whatever the selections were for my video that I did where I talked about the best Pokemon versions. Shameless plug. Also, I might start doing I forget where I was going with that. I might start doing though. You better get whatever. You better get prepared. Oh, Chikorita. Yeah, I think Chikorita is fine. I think Chikorita is good. I just don't like to use Chikorita. I think it's cute though, if that helps. It's okay. You have to go now. He literally said, goodbye. I have to go now. Why are you yelling now? I like sometimes if you guys want the meta, you guys want the strat. I'm going to put back on the, I think this was funny. Hang on. I'm going to put back on, let's see here. Hang on. Hold, please. There we go. All right. I think this is fun. I just like having Subway Surfers up. Whoever's idea that was great. If you guys ever want to mess with your older family members, just start over and under. Let me rephrase. If you want to mess with your older family members and not like in a bad way, just start over and under emphasizing words at random. My favorite example of this. At the dinner table, if you're at like a holiday or something, just like, and somebody has like the mashed potatoes in front of them, be like, can you pass the butter? Or can you pass the butter? Can you pass the butter? And just never draw attention to it. Do it once every 10, 20 minutes. It'll drive people crazy. Or favorite thing, I don't know if I can really replicate it with a camera, but if you're talking to somebody, just stare at their earlobe. Like at them where you're looking in their eye, but you're looking just past them. It's like you're looking through them and they won't say anything, but they'll know that something's up. They'll know something's up. How could you mess with older family members in a bad way? Like unplug their refrigerator and let their food spoil. Grease their stairs on their like family staircase. Like deflate the air in their tires just so it takes more fuel than it needs to. Put their phone number into a thing that spits out quotes for insurance. Yeah, that. Like just bad, like things that are not like illegal, technically. I mean, probably. Okay, so maybe greasing their stairs is attempted murder. But it's not that big of a deal. Like, you're not, like, pushing them down the stairs. You're just making it so when they walk down the stairs, there is a high chance that they are going to be injured. Don't do it. I am not telling you to do any of this. Unless you are fighting for your life and you absolutely need to. Have I done these before? No comment. Bellsprout over Vaporeon, 10 out of 10. It's the GOAT. I love Mario 3D Land. I'm a big fan of 3D Land. I think it's an underrated game. Attempted murder isn't that big of a deal, usually. I mean, there are times where, like, I think people, like, would probably be upset about it. But, like, oh, shave their dog and cat is a great one. That's a great one. You can kind of do a lot to people's pets. I don't know. Like, are they going to be upset? Probably. But, like, it's not them. They might not notice. Like, paint their dog's toenails. If it's safe. Don't hurt the dog. Don't let the dog catch a stray. Eat their dog is a little excessive. I'm going to say there is a line. It's a fine line between mess with the dog, like rage bait a dog is one thing, but then like consume this. Yes, no, yeah. If you go into this experience, if you want, we can go into like a deep philosophical conversation. Like we can start talking about the Socratic principles. I don't know. I didn't do philosophy. I like the idea of philosophy, but then when you start talking about philosophy to people, they kind of suck. Like, I'm not saying that I don't think about these deep questions. Why are we here? What do we do? What is our purpose on this rock? But then you start having conversations with people and you get to know what their personal philosophy is. Like, if you're a nihilist, it makes me sad because you're just like, nothing matters. There is no point. Brother, wait, what is this? The entire point of existing is to... This is a bad video. The entire point of existing is to just figure it out. So why not just figure it out? Thank you. Go check out this guy, media, whatever, for 10 hours of Subway Surfer goodness. So, in my opinion, have I heard of Little Nightmares? Yes. My purpose is to yeet Goofies on Goofies and play 3DS. My purpose is to yeet on Goofies? Dude, I am Unk. I have no idea what that's. I have no idea what that means. I mean, that's fair empowering. The entire point of existing, the entire thing, the entire reason we're here is to just be. It's just to be. And we can. And we can exist, and that's fine. And I think it's a good thing. I like it. And you don't have to love every part of your life. But there are things you should enjoy. Like playing video games. It's playing music. There we go. That's better. Do I have any Ataris? Yes. I have some plug and play Ataris. I think the Atari was cool. I think the Atari era was like definitely important for gaming. But they also made a lot of stuff that just kind of sucks. So like a lot of early games were made like I don't know where it is, but I have that game that was made by Quaker Oats. If you guys haven't watched my physical media video, my physical games, I had fun with it. You should watch it. Shameless plug. Are you restricted to Switch for Fire Red and Leaf Green? Yeah, you can't trade from like Emerald to Fire Red and Leaf Green on Switch, but like I think Fire Red and Leaf Green. I've started The World Ends With You. I haven't beaten all of it in years. I beat it when I was a kid. I think I beat it. I'm like 90% sure. But like I was a kid, so like I could have just been on the same level for 2 years. It was my brother's game. I reset it and I made my own. It was fun. Empty their shampoo bottle and fill it with hair removal cream. No, you don't want to remove the shampoo. You want to mix it in so it still smells like shampoo. You want to add to it and then add more over time. And then it gets worse and worse. Oh, yeah. So guys, I'm going to do a video soon, potentially this week, potentially very soon, about the best place I think you should start every Nintendo series. Spoiler for this week's video. So I'm not going to give my takes on the best place to start, but if I can say based on like, if you have certain consoles, there's different answers. So it's whatever's easiest enough for you and cheapest. Like, I think it's important for you to not go into copious amounts of debt like I do just to play a game. You know what I'm saying? What we got here? All right. What am I talking about? Great question. Probably some weird stuff. Like I said it one time. Do you have tips to get through? Do you have tips for those going through depression like me? I think that if you're depressed and you're aware you're depressed, so there's sometimes people are in a slump and then they're depressed. And like, so if you are like actually like 100% depressed and like you don't find the motivation to do anything, the best place to start is to start. You don't have to be good. I think that doing 10% of something is better than doing 0% for me. So like anytime I've had bouts of depression, I've just started making myself do things. Even if like I feel like I don't want to, I'll set like a 10-minute timer and say I have to do this for 10 minutes, like walk on the treadmill, go outside, something like that. And it makes me have to do things. And when you do things, you are less likely to ruminate. If that makes sense. I'm not even playing this. This is a YouTube video. But I just want a background view. I just wanted something in the background. Yeah, I mean, going for runs. I don't like going for runs, but like, yeah. We were talking about video games, but someone asked how to deal with their depression. And if someone asks about depression, I feel like it's kind of like rude to brush it off. I feel like if I can help somebody who's suffering, I feel like I should do it. Walking is good for depression. Like going outside, talking to people, like anything like that. Obviously, like that's all like generic advice. But my biggest piece of advice is to just start with something, because starting is the hardest part of anything. Like literally anything. Going to college, going to school, going to work, like at a new place. The hardest part is like actually doing it the first time. You should get leaf green because you can have Bellsprout on your team. You should get leaf green exclusively for that reason. No other reason. I mean, fire red is better, but like you should get leaf green because you can get Bellsprout. For me. Gooning too much is bad. Got depression low key. I don't know what that. I know what that means, but I don't want to talk about that. That's gross. Is bad for depression. That's fair. Broken run hit the Kerchow. Meow. Hit the Lightning McQueen. You play Pokemon Go. Oh yeah, no. If you can gain. Oh dude. Oh, y'all got me started on something. You want to talk about games? If you're in a rut, I want to write a book on this. This is how much like I believe in what I'm saying here. Gamify your life. And I know that sounds weird. I want to make an app for this or something. If you know how to make an app, let me know. Like, you know how people track their weight loss on like a weight loss app, and it allows them to like see what they're eating, gives them information, whatever. That way, if you want to lose weight, it's great. Sure, everybody knows how to do that. But that only deals with the weight aspect, right? I think that if you look at, I like to play RPGs. If I am a level 5 Mudkip right now, and what I'm doing requires me to be a level 60 Swampert, I have to level up. That makes sense, right? If you're a Pokemon fan, you know what I'm saying. You shouldn't. It's difficult, and you can be a level 5 Mudkip and fight the Elite Four. It's going to be a lot tougher than if you were a level 70 Swampert. So how do you level up? Well, how do you level up Pokemon? You battle, right? You battle. But instead of battling, you do things for yourself. You get exercise. You eat something that's not Doritos and Mountain Dew. You go on a walk. You talk to a family member or friend. All of those things should be looked at as you training your character. I know this is nerdy, and I know it sounds like all of this. If you can do something and just assign an arbitrary value of every time I brush my teeth, it's 5 points. And you can keep a notes tab in your iPhone or your Android or in on a piece of paper. You can write it down and say, I got 5 points for brushing my teeth. I got 5 points for this, 5 points for that. And you look at yourself leveling up. It's like putting a coin into a bucket. It's a drop in the bucket. Every single time you do something, you may not feel like you're getting better at all, but you're improving slightly. And you're leveling up your character by doing these tasks. And if you can keep doing it, you will get better and it will be a win. So like when I was in a slump last, I literally looked at my life as a game. I was like, okay, and when I play a game, I'm doing things like trying to level up my characters, get good at certain stats. Why don't I do that for myself? So I started doing that for myself. I started losing weight. What I'm saying is try your best and do a little bit for yourself. and it will help with your depression, regardless if you think it is helping in the moment or not. If you go to the gym one time and you work out, you're not going to see results immediately. Like, you get a little pump, but you're not going to look like jacked. You're not going to be like a prime Captain America. But if you keep working out, you can get there. That's all I'm saying. But you could be a level 5 Mudkip and have a level 100 Mewtwo. I don't know what that means. Something. Mix your poop with their shampoo and call it shampoo. That's a real comment I just read. All right. It is 3 o'clock. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I think I'm going to call it here today. And I am going to stream again. I'm not going to give a date on that currently. It's probably going to be soon. I'm not worried about the future of gaming because with all struggles in times like this, there's always room for new avenues to be explored. I believe in the indomitable human spirit and that indie developers will be the saving grace of modern gaming. Maybe AAA games will fail, but I think regular gaming will be good. Don't gamify your life too much. You don't have to you can still live. I'm saying 80-20 split for everything, like 80% being on plan, on focus, 20% just do life. Like, just let it ride. I can do a video on my 100 favorite games. But I am going to end stream today because I'm going to be honest, I don't have air conditioning in this room and I am actually dying of heat. My legs are wet. My pants are, it's like I've been sitting in a puddle. So, yeah, I'm going to end stream, but I will be live again in the next couple days, maybe next week. I'm going to try and do this once a week for starting streaming again. So I'll give more than good notice for the next time. I'll end on this. The coolest thing about Bellsprout is that it's Pokemon number 69 in the Pokédex. His Pokédex number is 69. And also, it's just like my favorite Pokemon because I had Leaf Green growing up and I had Blue growing up. So I always had one. So I was like, I like it. But I will see you guys next time. Subscribe to the second channel for streams. Second channel, StrawHatMidas TV. I think it's there. I think I put it in there. I'm just gonna sit here and stare at you until you see it. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Cool. I would say Pokemon Violet, personally. Pokemon Violet's gonna take longer, so I say Violet because the DLC and stuff. It's more traditional for the price. All right, guys. Thank you.